we are not done grieving. I mean, we are still healing. So no need for unnecessary marks and scars in Nigeria. We stand with you, but it's time to put an end to SARS. And no, it's not being empty cups. To fetch water, you need empty cups. Now shower the youth with love and trust, not violence and armored trucks. I'm just saying, together we stand, divided we fall, divided we stall, divided we are small. The pursuit for progress will crawl, taking decades to restore our own growth. I'm just saying, policing is not about power. It's a commitment to the community in releasing shared values of protection every hour. Police should not make anybody beg and plead, please. But there is hope, and here is a start. Put an end to SARS. Well, hello. In case you are unaware, there has been a massive protest in Nigeria the past week due to misconduct of a police unit called SARS. It's an acronym for Special Armed Robbery Squad. And it's been under fire for the last couple of years, actually, dating back to 2017. Obviously, they are the special unit responsible for armed robbery, kidnappings, basically heavy crime. But for some reasons, there's been so much misconduct and so much lack of discipline and accountability for this particular group, to a point where since 2017 to 2019, it's been dismantled several times. And here we are in 2020, we are still talking about SARS, all because of police brutality. And surprise, it's 2020, police brutality, we've been hearing about it. In the case of Nigeria, I was a bit surprised, but people have different ways of expressing, things that they are discontent with, and I just chose to use, the creative side of, spoken word to express it. So if you've never heard about, SARS and the protest in Nigeria, it's an opportunity to look into it. BBC has a report on it, CNN. You can get more information about it. But basically, the president did dismantle, SARS and replaced it with another group called SWAT. It doesn't fix the problem, because when you put bad apples among good ones, what happens is the good ones will also become bad. Try it at home. Take some of your, good oranges, take bad oranges, mix them together. What do you think will happen? So in the case of SARS, the protests are still ongoing because the government hasn't found a lasting solutions to the problem. The problem is the lack of accountability to the police, who are constantly harassing people and basically just doing anything they want without any real accountability. None of the police have been tried. I mean, they can torture, kill people, and they just let them go. And that is pretty much the real reason why people are protesting. They want lasting change. They don't want SARS to be called something else and then just move on. They've been down the road before, and now 3 years later, still the same thing. So I actually did a video, another YouTube video, where I basically talk about why SARS must end, and I give 3 reasons. The first was about human rights. Second was due process, and the third was to use that as a platform for lasting change. You can't just put a band-aid on the problem. You have to come up with something that is sustainable. And so I go more into detail about why SARS, must end. But this poem really was just to shed some light on it. If you haven't, if you are unaware of what is happening in Nigeria, I know there is so much information out there right now. I mean, so many things going on with COVID-19 and other issues. It's kind of difficult to really be informed of everything that is happening. But police brutality is something that, I think across all spectrum, regardless of who you are, is something that we have to take serious. We are all humans, as a start, and we can just act however we want because we have power, right? And power is the bottom line of most of this. If you're in a position of power, you should use that to uplift, not abuse, not make people suffer, not make people lose trust and faith in in the institution that they are supposed to trust in the most. And so we have a lot of work to do, obviously, but police brutality has no place in 2020 in any part of the world, regardless of whether it's in Ghana, Nigeria, the United States, London. It shouldn't be. We are far advanced in technology and in everything. So why are we still lagging behind in basic human rights? The fact that you are a police officer, the fact that you are in a position of power doesn't mean someone else has to be trampled down upon. That is a fundamental of all of this. And if you trample down upon someone, you should be held accountable. And that is what people are angry about, and people are trying to seek changes.